have some use for him, and surely some deep scheme against Narnia.
Long, long ago, a white witch came out to the north and bound over our lands in snow and ice for 100 years. This could be some of the same crew.
Then Paul and I have got to find the prince. Can you help us?
Any clue, you two?
We have to go north until we reach the ruins of a giant city. Well, can you help?
Oh dear, City of Giants. Oh, very, very sorry and all that. That's it all. Difficult, you know, flying north, City of Giants.
You'd want to travel by day and we'd want to travel by night. It wouldn't do.
Wouldn't do.
Well, how do we start?
Well, if they must go that way, then at least we can take them as far as the Marswiggles. They're the ones. They know the Northlands best. They're the only ones who can help.
Oh, come on then. I'll take one.
Well, as long as it's only as far as the Marswiggles, I'll take the other.
Here, young human, don't rock the boat.
They gave me this sword at Cair Paravel, and I don't intend to travel without it.
Scrub, you idiot, you'll fall off.
Oh, no, I won't. I'm back in Narnia, and the air here. I've forgotten how good it is. I feel stronger every minute.
Hold on, big ass. Down we go.
What a miserable place.
Puddleglum, my dear, wake up. Puddleglum, we are here on the lion's business. We come in the service of Aslan. To you.
Owls ahoy! What happened? Is the king dead? Has an enemy landed in Narnia? I know. It's a flood. Or maybe dragons.
It's nothing of the sort. Come on here. Farewell to you too. To woo.
And farewell to you too. Goodbye, Glimfeather. Goodbye, Mr. Owl. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Much to offer you. You're like cold and hard. Damp too, I shouldn't wonder. Won't sleep a wink, most likely, even if there isn't a thunderstorm or a flood, or the wigwam doesn't fall down on top of us all. Well, just have to make the best of it.
Scrub.
Funny place.
At least it's dry and warm.
It's a wigwam, like Red Indians live in. Who was he anyway? That chap last night.
I didn't much like his hand. Looked like a frog's. I feel awful after sleeping in my clothes.
I was just thinking how nice it was not to have to get dressed.
Or wash, I suppose. Listen to the birds. I wonder where the thingamy's got to.
The Marshwiggle? Hello. That must be him over there.
I suppose we'd better go and speak to him.
Good morning, guests. I say good, but it'll probably turn to rain. Or maybe snow. Or fog. Or thunder. I dare say you didn't get any sleep.
But we did. We had a very restful night.
Ah, I see you're trying to make the best of a bad job.
We had a very restful night. Excuse me, but we didn't quite catch your name.
My name is Puddleglum. You're sure to forget it. I was just trying to catch a few eels to make an eel stew. Though I suppose I won't get any and you wouldn't like it if I do.
Why not?
Boy, it's against reason that you should like our victuals. All the same, if you two could try to light the fire, no harm in trying. Though, of course, the wood will be wet.
Where shall we light it?
Where shall we light it?
Ah, you could light it in the wigwam, but then we'd all get smoke in our eyes. Or you could light it outside and then the rain would come down and put it out. There's my tinder box, except you won't know how to use it.
I'm not completely useless. You see? You did catch some eels. A dozen of them, in fact.
Oh, yes, but they'll be very tough, you'll see. I think you should tell me your plans.
All we want to know is, can you really help us to find Prince Rillian?
Well, I don't know if you'd call it help. We're not likely to get very far on a journey up north, not at this time of the year with winter coming on. But don't let that worry you. What with enemies and mountains and rivers to cross and losing our way, and almost nothing to eat and sore feet, we'll hardly notice the weather.
We?
Are you coming with us?
Of course. I don't expect I'll ever see the king back in Narnia now that he's set off for foreign parts. And he had a nasty cough when he left, and Trumpkin's old and failing fast, and we'll have a bad harvest after this dry summer, and I shouldn't wonder if some enemy attacked the country, so all in all...
You may as well come with us. But where shall we start?
We've got to start by finding the ruined city of the giants. Aslan said so.
Got to start by finding it, have we?
Yes.
Aren't we allowed to start by looking for it?
That's what I meant, of course. And then when we found it, we can...
Ah, yes. When?
Oh, isn't the stew ready yet?
Ready it might be.
Thank you.
But you're not going to like it.
Delicious.
It's the best stew I've ever tasted in my life.
Yes, well, might taste all right, but beware of collywobbles in the tummy. Food for Wiggles is poison for humans.
Where were we? Doesn't anybody know where the ruined city is?
I don't know about anybody, but if I were looking for the ruined city, I wouldn't start from here.
Where would you start from?
Ettinsmoor.
But can't we get to Ettingsmoor from here?
Yes, of course. See those hills and that bit of a cliff over there where the dragon's flying, bound to meet some of those brutes? Well, those hills are the beginnings of Ettinsmoor, but there's a river between it and us. No bridges, of course.
Perhaps on Ettinsmoor we shall meet people who can tell us the way.
Meet people? Oh, yes, you're right about that.
What sort of people live there?
Oh, I suppose they're all right in their own way.
Yes, but what kind of people live there?
Kind is one thing they're not, you'll see.
Now look here! I don't believe the whole thing could be half as bad as you're making out. Just as the beds in the wigwam were hard, or the firewood was wet. I don't think Aslan would ever have sent us here if there was as little chance as all that.
That's it, boy! Put a brave face on it. All we have to worry about is our tempers. And all our hard times we're going to have to go through together. Won't do to lose our tempers, you know. Otherwise, we'll finish up knifing each other. I shouldn't wonder.
Well, if you think it's as useless as all that, you can stay behind. Pole and I will go alone.
Don't be such an idiot, Scrub!
No, I'm coming. Sure and certain. Not going to lose an opportunity like this. It'll do me good. You see, the other marsh wiggles think I'm too flighty.